Stephen Curry's optimistic injury timeline with Warriors, revealed. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry is expected to miss a few weeks after sustaining a left shoulder injury recently. But how long exactly is that few weeks? Apparently, the optimistic timeline for Curry as he recovers from his latest setback is 3 weeks. Of course, it still depends on how he responds to the treatment, but Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN noted that up to 4 weeks is realistic for the Warriors superstar. "I'm told that the optimistic timeline on a Steph Curry return is about 3 weeks. But these all heal differently and the rehab can be different. I think the 3 to 4 week range is realistic for this shoulder injury," Woj said on NBA Countdown. Stephen Curry was able to avoid surgery after suffering the injury during Wednesday's game against the Indiana Pacers. Unfortunately, he still needs time to let his left shoulder recover. For what it's worth, Curry himself is delighted that he didn't need surgery. He emphasized that it changed the whole dynamic of the conversation, especially since he'll be able to return sooner rather than sitting out for a month had he needed to go under the knife. This kind of 2 or 3 different outcomes, and then it was just a matter of making sure I didn't need surgery and that my shoulder will be able to heal on its own, however long that took. Because I know the surgeries are 4 to 6 months recovery time, and nobody wants to be dealing with that right now, Curry explained. It remains to be seen if Curry can really return with 2 to 3 weeks. But sure enough, Dubs fans wouldn't want to rush him back and risk worsening his condition. Los Angeles, CA, 31 games through the 2022-23 NBA season, the Los Angeles Clippers still have more questions than answers. And now, frustration is mounting on the team as they continue to play shorthanded without Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Thursday night's game between the Clippers and Phoenix Suns marked the 9th game this season that Leonard and George played together. Through 31 games, that mark simply isn't enough. Add in the fact that Luke Kennard, calf, has missed 12 games, Norman Powell, groin, has missed 9, and John Wall, back-to-back management, has missed 7, and it's a wonder this team is sitting at 17-14. The Clippers have won no more than 3 games in a row all season, but they've done it on 3 separate occasions. The inability to string together multiple healthy games has certainly frustrated members of the team. "Oh, 100%, Terrence Mann said when asked if it's frustrating to not be able to play fully healthy. "It's definitely real frustrating when we have a good thing going, have a nice little rhythm, figuring stuff out. We were about to start a nice little win streak, I thought, and this happens, but we just gotta figure it out from here now." Multiple players have expressed their frustrations this season, with Paul George recently had his minutes limit lifted after missing 7 games with a right hamstring tendon strain. It's a weight lifted off his shoulders, and something that's affected the way head coach Tyronn Lue used him. Explained following the win over the Timberwolves on Wednesday. "It takes away wondering like, am I doing enough? Or like, I know that time is coming up soon, am I impacting the game? Am I doing enough? And then just in general looking over at the sideline to see if someone's coming in for me, so it just allowed me to play freely, let the game come to me when it comes and just do what I do best." Paul George was initially expected to play Thursday, but was dealing with knee soreness following Wednesday's game. With him playing in all 6 games since the return from injury, including 36-point performance in 41 minutes against the Wizards, the Clippers elected to play it safe with a 1 p.m. tip-off coming up Saturday. While George had his minutes restriction recently lifted, Leonard has not. On numerous occasions, Kawhi Leonard has expressed his frustrations after the game, and sometimes even in the game, with having to be benched due to a workload limit.